We're ready with the introductions. Let's go to Tommy Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for the Atlanta Hawks. At forward, from Georgia, 6'8", number 21, Dominique Wilkins. 7-foot forward from Michigan State, number 42, Kevin Willis. And center from Clemson, 7'1", number 30, Tree Rollins. At guard, 6'6", from Indiana, number 10, Randy Whitman. At guard, 6'4", from Marquette, number 25, Rivers.
Mike Fratello's club has won 8 in a row, and they are 21-18 on the road coming in today. 56-24 overall. It's been a steady improvement for Atlanta. Now the house lights go off as we get the Bulls introduction.
And now the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. And forward, 6'5", from Mississippi, number 21, Elston Turner. 6'9", forward from Virginia Union, number 34, Charles Oakley. At center, 6'11", from DePaul, number 40, Dave Corzine. 6'2", guard from Notre Dame, number 5, John Paxson. The top scoring guard in NBA history from North Carolina, 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan.
Elston Turner at one forward spot, Oakley at the other one, Corzine in the middle, Paxson and Jordan at the guard spots. A victory tonight for the Bulls would clinch a .500 record this year. The officials tonight, Hugh Evans and Jack Neese. And a victory also would clinch at least the 7th playoff spot in the East, and they would still, of course, have a shot at number 6. Wilkins and Turner will be matched up at one forward position. Willis and Oakley, Rollins and Corzine, Whitman and Paxson, Rivers and Jordan. Well, Johnny Kerr, it's safe to say that the reviews will be in on the regular season at home after this game.
Absolutely. I see Gene Siskel over there, right center court, watching, and he'll probably give us as high a rating as he gave Hoosiers.
The Hawks leading the season series, having won all 3 games in the Omni, and the Bulls won the 2 previous games here. And way back when, the first time they met in November, the Bulls won by 2, and on that night, it was the 6th game of the season. The Bulls moved into a first-place tie with Atlanta in the NBA Central. Atlanta has not won in Chicago Stadium since March 7th of last year.
Seems like only last year, Jim, the last game of the year, we needed a win.
That's right. Just to get into the playoffs, right?
Right.
Atlanta shoots a little better from the field, 48% to 47%. And at the foul line, the Bulls have the advantage, 78% to 76%. Dave Corzine and Tree Rollins. Hugh Evans will toss. Rollins tips it back. Atlanta has it. Doc Rivers brings it up. Rivers outside left, hawked by Jordan. Rivers picks it up, a hook pass underneath, loose and out of bounds. The Bulls have it. The Bulls coming off that victory the other night at Milwaukee. What a solid win that was, 114-107 over the Bucks. Oakley has it outside left. Charles Oakley holding on Kevin Willis. Corzine with the top of the circle, shot clock at 12. Jordan left to the lane, he gets Randy Whitman, 8 to shoot. Oakley low left against Willis, 6 on the clock. Elston Turner with 5 on the clock, drives down the lane, runs it up with one hand and hits it. Elston Turner, a face-up hook on the run. 2-0 Bulls. Rivers gives to Randy Whitman, head of the key. He works to the right, low right Rollins against Corzine. Rollins comes with a hook shot. Michael Jordan the rebound. Bulls take it back the other way. Jordan into the front court. Michael behind the back move, top of the key, shoots from there. Rimming, around and out, and taken out by Willis. And Atlanta back the other way. Doc Rivers into the front court. Rivers on the move around a Rollins screen. Jordan is hurt. Here's a pass inside to Rollins. He gets a dunk. Michael Jordan got a knee in the thigh from Rollins, who set that pick on him. Paxson, right corner, shot of the way, good. The Bulls have the lead 4-2. Rollins dunked the ball. Michael still gingerly flexing that left leg. Well, that's the kind that'll ball up on you and really knot up that thigh muscle. Rivers, top of the key, left of the circle shot. Blocked by Jordan. Whitman trying for the shot, but then Willis got the loose ball and dunked it underneath. Here's Paxson coming back for the Bulls, a 4-4 tie. Paxson outside left, gives the ball to Turner, foul line jumper, good. Elston Turner, it's his first 2 shots tonight, just like Milwaukee.
That's right, he came off that screen beautifully.
6-4 Chicago. Atlanta on the attack. Willis has it, head of the key, outside left. Wilkins pressured by Turner. Dominique on the drive, pull-up shot, left baseline, good. Dominique Wilkins hits the shot to tie the game. Michael Jordan in the Bulls front court, off to the right against Whitman. Jordan, a standing dribble, wide right, shot clock at 18, low right Oakley. Out to Corzine, 15-footer. Rimming, no. Rebound, Kevin Willis. Atlanta with a chance to get the lead. Into the front court is Rivers. Rivers on the walk, off to the right. Bounce pass into Wilkins, right baseline jumper, no good, but a foul on Elston Turner.
Hook is looking at him like, why did you do that? That was a gimme. He can't believe that one.
That was the message. I'm going to get my first foul, and I'm going to make sure you know I fouled you, and I want you to keep trying to shoot that ball like that.
Now, that's what you'd like him to take, though, those fadeaway jump shots going away from the basket. When he gets his motion going at you, it can windmill everything. Then you got a problem.
Dominique hits the first free throw.
He has got 10,000 points.
Yep.
Not tonight.
He has 4 in this game as he knocks the second one in. 8-6 Atlanta. 9:28 left in the quarter. Michael Jordan into the Bulls front court. Jordan outside left. Standing dribble. Michael guarded by Whitman. Michael left of the lane, fakes the shot, jumps it out to Paxson. 3-pointer up by Pax. Rimming, no. Rebound tipped around. It's still loose and finally controlled by Atlanta. Doc Rivers comes into the front court. Up court to Whitman. He goes baseline right and fires. Rimming, no. Rebound, Corzine. Off to Paxson. Pax puts it up on the drive. Ahead to Turner. Elston Turner right wing to Jordan. Down the lane for the dunk. Whoa, baby.
Explosion time.
8-8 tie. 8:48 left to go in the quarter. Outside left is Rivers. Jordan on him closely. Low left Wilkins. Half hook. Got it. Dominique hits the jump hook. He's got 6.
Tough shot, but he's got them. He's got all the shots.
10-8. Michael Jordan walks into the front court. Outside left is Oakley. Jordan has it wide left against Whitman. Michael shoots it up left of the circle. Yes, sir. Michael Jordan with 4, and that ties the game at 10. Rivers calls a play in the Atlanta front court. Rivers between the circles and off the ball. We get a collision along the baseline and a foul called on Charles Oakley.
They're both pushing each other on this side. Oakley gets the call.
2 team fouls on the Bulls. Oakley with his first.
Hugh Evans says, I've got both of them. Well, there they go again.
Boy, look at Whitman running off the ball. Works across the lane, gets the shot up, no good. And a loose ball foul on Rollins over the back of Corzine. 3 Rollins with his first foul. John Paxson comes into the front court for the Bulls. Paxson angles off to the right. Oakley has it, gives to Paxson out between the circles. Pax, right side on the dribble, picks it up, shot clock at 12. Jordan wide right against Whitman, 10 to shoot. Michael Jordan's long outside shot, yes sir. Jordan's hit 3 in a row, and the Bulls have taken the lead. Controls for Atlanta, off to the left. Straight up dribble against Jordan. Inside Rollins for the dunk and a foul on Paxson.
Boy, they cause so much commotion in that middle. They're so big, and they catch you on a mismatch, and Rollins got the ball, went down the middle. The Paxson just reached in, hooked him, and Rollins stuffed it in.
Rollins on the line, shooting for a three-point play. He doesn't play a lot of minutes for them, but he always starts. He hits the free throw.
Always throws in a couple hooks against us, too.
Atlanta 5 of 8, the Bulls 6 of 9, and the scoreboard reads Atlanta 13, the Bulls 12. Paxson outside left, Corzine in the left corner. Cross court to Oakley. Charles is fouled by Whitman going for the shot along the right baseline.
Good blind.
Randy Whitman with his first foul.
Good blind pass over the top by Corzine. Flipped it over everybody's head. Nobody was looking, and Charles was getting ready to go up with it and got hit on the left hand. So he'll shoot 2 first time at the line for the Bulls.
Oakley at 69% from the free throw line this season. If the Bulls win tonight and assure themselves of a 500 record, it would be the first season since 80-81 that they've been 500 or better. That year they were 45 and 37.
The leading scorer that year, I believe, was Reggie Theus, and that was their coach was Jerry Sloan.
That's right. They went into the playoffs, beat the Knicks in 2 straight in the mini, and then lost to Boston in 4 in a row. Oakley, after making the first free throw, delivers good on the second one, and the Bulls lead 14-13. Rivers comes into the front court. Rivers off to the right, works left around a Willis pick and fires no. Michael Jordan tipped the ball, but Rivers gets it, saves it outside, it's loose. It is out of bounds to the Bulls as Randy Whitman slipped at the timeline trying to save the ball. No wet spot, evidently. They're going to give the ball to the Bulls with 7 minutes left in the quarter. It comes in to Paxson. Atlanta with 2 turnovers so far. The Bulls the ball, a 1-point lead. Paxson on the move, left of the key, gives to Corzine. Right side Turner. Low right Oakley. Fadeaway jumper right wing. Rimming no. Tip no. Ball on the floor. Jordan's hook. Got it. Michael Jordan has 8. 16-13. The Bulls a 3-point lead. Rivers gives the ball to Willis, top of the key. On the left side is Wilkins. Turner hounds him. Dominique on the drive in the lane. Finger roll. Bank no. Tipped in by Willis. Kevin Willis with 4. It's a 1-point Chicago lead. John Paxson off to the left. Elston Turner top of the circle. E.T. holding on Wilkins. Wide left Paxson. Left corner Jordan. Michael shoots out of the corner. Yep. Jordan's got 10. 18-15.
He missed his first shot, Jim, and it's been nothing but net since then.
5:58 left in the quarter. Outside left is Randy Whitman. Lob pass down low left to Willis against Oakley. Shot clock at 10. Willis a bouncer off to Rivers. Underneath, Rollins in the lane for a while. Wilkins down the lane and a foul call. Timeout taken. The foul is called on Elston Turner. That's his second. We'll be back after this timeout. 5:47 left in the quarter. The Bulls 18, Atlanta 15. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. For the first 2 home games on sale at the stadium at all Ticketron locations or charged by phone, called 853-3636. Don't forget the first 15,000 fans on game 1 of the playoffs will receive a free Bulls action poster. Compliments of Bullseye barbecue sauce. 3-point lead for the Bulls with 5:47 left. Hot shooting tonight, Redhead.
Absolutely, both teams, and we saw hot shooting up Milwaukee. They just wore us out. No, we wore them out. Maybe their arms got tired. They were shooting so well. This club executes, and they've got so many guns to come at you with. And now Elston Turner picked up foul number 2, and he is going to be a key in any kind of containment that the Bulls are going to have for Dominique Wilkins. Wilkins has 6 points in the game. He'll shoot for 2 more.
7. Elston stays in the game. Doug Collins elects to keep him out there. Wilkins again. Yep. 18-17. You know, oftentimes what will happen is a team will get so concerned about trying to get the 3rd foul on a guy that they'll get out of their offensive rhythm. Paxson outside left. Gives to Turner left baseline. E.T. fires. Missed it. Rebound to Rivers. Atlanta looking for the lead as Rivers comes into the front court. Doc Rivers down the lane. Tipped away by Jordan. Rivers got it back and then shoots it in. Rivers picked up the loose ball into the basket and scored. Atlanta in front by 1. Charles Oakley, low left with a double fake, and draws the foul on Rollins. Good play by Oakley. He had the 2 skyscrapers in the air, and the foul on Tree Rollins is his second.
Rollins picks up the second foul. Jim is right, and good fake, power fake in. He got Willis up in the air, and then Rollins came down all over him. Jim, I was just thinking, maybe it's a great thing to have a young player like Wilkins lead the league in scoring, get it over with early in his career, and now you say, let's concentrate on other facets of your game. You know, because you want to leave the NBA one time if you're that great a talent doing it. Get it over with early and then say, okay, now let's get the ring.
Charles Oakley well over the 1,000 mark in rebounds this season. Now 3 for 3 at the foul line.
Best defensive rebounder in the league.
Yep, and I guess he has an outside shot at 1,100. He'd need 43 over the next 2 games.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any so far today. Hasn't been any missed.
That's right. Second shot by Oakley. Nope. Rebound. Rivers fell down, but the ball ended up in the hands of Dominique Wilkins. The game is tied at 19. Doc Rivers comes into the front court for Atlanta. Rivers against Jordan. Left around a contact screen. Rivers down the lane. Scoops the shot. No. Corzine the rebound. Flips it off to Paxson. John Paxson into the front court. Ahead to Jordan on the left wing. Michael Jordan guarded by Whitman. Baseline left, shoots under pressure. 6 out of 7. Michael Jordan with 12, and the Bulls lead 21-19.
Michael got bumped on that a little bit, I think. What's happening? They want the towel?
Delay of game warning against the Bulls.
Now the ball went. How can he get a delay of game when that ball goes to the basket on a break?
Michael Jordan's leg is still bothering him from when he was kneed. If you touch the ball after it comes through the net, it's a delay of game. Here is Whitman outside left, guarded by Paxson. Plays it down low left to Wilkins. Turnaround shot. Rebound, Jordan. Lets the traffic clear, now brings it up. Michael Jordan left around a Corzine screen. Stops, pumps a pass out to Paxson. Turner swings to Jordan, left baseline. Michael on the drive, double team. Back out to Turner on the left wing, 10 to shoot. Corzine steps foul line and fires. No good, taken down by Concact. Man, he was so wide open, he double clutched on the shot. Rivers left of the circle. Plays the bounce pass into Willis against Oakley. Kevin Willis, 10 on the clock, backs in on Charles Oakley. Half hook is missed. Rebound Rivers. And he lost it out of bounds. The Bulls have it. Doc Rivers trying to go up with a shot.
You get one more man turning in on the boards, and Elson Turner, once that shot goes up, now Mike McGee comes in for Whitman.
And he guards Jordan. Paxson in the front court for the Bulls, who lead by 2. Paxson between the circles, a standing dribble. Off to the right is Jordan. Michael Jordan against McGee. Right of the lane, leans in, pumps the shot, no, tips it in! He tipped in his own miss! Michael Jordan with 14, the Bulls lead by 4.
Oh, what a move. He leaned between 2 players. It rang off the side. He went up with 2 hands and laid it back over the rim.
Rivers controls for Atlanta, off to the right, left around a Willis screen, down the lane, dishes for Concact for the dunk. John Concact brings Atlanta within 2. John Paxson outside left, a standing dribble. Pax works into the corner. Comes to Turner, foul line. E.T. down the lane to the right, shoots on the run. Rimming, good! Elston Turner, that's twice tonight he's used that move. That time a little farther out away from the basket, though. 25-21. Into Wilkins, low right against Turner. Dominique double teamed. Hooks the pass back out to Rivers. He steps in the lane. Contact's 18-footer. Good from the left. Nice ball movement by Atlanta.
Stopped that initial thrust down low of Wilkins. He popped it back out to Doc Rivers, and around a contact, he nailed it.
25-23 Bulls. Michael Jordan on the move against McGee. Right of the lane, down the lane to right. Pull-up jumper. Bank, no foul call. Jordan shoots 2. Foul on Mike McGee. We'll wait on the call by Hugh Evans. Nope, foul is on Concact. That's his first timeout here in the stadium. 2:35 left in the quarter. Chicago up 2, 25-23 on the Bulls Network. Well, so far the Bulls are getting those good reviews that we talked about early on.
Yeah, it looks like Gene Siskel there behind that lad, sitting there, and you know, he's not always at the movies.
Well, you know, the guy going to shoot these free throws is going to be in a movie, right? Michael Jordan.
Heaven is a playground.
Jordan with 14 points in the game. On the line for the first time tonight. Misses the first one.
You could see that baby when it slid out of his hand. Now Sedale Treat comes for Paxton. This is a tough team if you want to go 3 small against.
Jordan again. That's in. 15 for Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 3. Doc Rivers brings it up. Outside left is Mike McGee, hounded by Jordan. Low left they go to Willis. Willis against Oakley. Quick move left baseline. Nearly traveled. Gets it back. Kicks the pass back out to Wilkins. 8 to shoot. Dominique against Turner. Pull-up jumper. No good. Foul line. Rebound tipped away. Still loose. Corzine grabs it. Off to Threet. Bulls come back the other way. Sedale Threet burns up the floor. Slows it down left of the circle. Sedale Threet on the walk. Out top of the key. Shot clock at 12. Sedale Threet with 8 to shoot. Feeds it left to Oakley. Charles outside jumper. Missed. Rivers tips it out of bounds. The Bulls keep the ball.
Boy, that problem happens. They get the ball on top of the key, and the time just keeps going off the clock.
Spud Webb is on. Rivers is out for Atlanta. Elston Turner to inbound it. Baseline left. He comes into Jordan. Michael out to the left, shoots the long one on McGee, missed it. Contact the rebound. And Jordan a near steal from Webb, and now Spud Webb feeds it on ahead to Mike McGee in the right corner.
Get out.
Here's McGee shooting for 3 and hits it on the right wing.
Corzine stood halfway between them. You got to make him put the ball down. His best move is outside.
26 all with 1:28 left in the quarter. Sedale Threet angles left for the Bulls. Shot clock at 12. Threet has picked it up. Oakley low left. Now to Threet left baseline. Right back to Oakley. Outside Turner. 20-footer. Good. Elston Turner from the head of the key. 8 points for Elston Turner. The Bulls lead by 2. Spud Webb stops the dribble. Lobs it into Dominique Wilkins. Low right. Out front to the left is McGee. Wide open. 20-footer is in.
Nobody near him.
5 in a row for McGee, and the game tied at 28.
That's all that Wilkins is going to do now when he's double teamed. Look for McGee.
Jordan feeds it left to Sedale Threet. Left corner is Oakley. Charles with 15 on the clock. Shoots out of the corner and hits it. Charles Oakley deep in the left corner. The Bulls lead by 2, 43 seconds. Spud Webb in the front court for Atlanta. Webb a standing dribble, top of the key. On the drive, in on Threet, knocked it away from him. Webb gets it back. Threet, a re-steal. They get it back to Contact, and he hits a 15-footer left of the lane. Bulls had it popped loose twice and couldn't come away with the ball.
Second chance baskets after the Bulls have done something good have really been phenomenal.
30-30. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Elston Turner outside left holding. Corzine has it top of the circle. Corzine holding over his head, 10 to shoot. Right side is Threet, low right Oakley. Turnaround jumper, good! Charles Oakley hits it midway out right baseline. A 2-point Bulls lead, 10 seconds, no shot clock. Webb in the front court for Atlanta. Takes it off to the left. 5 seconds, Webb on the drive, lost the ball on the dribble out of bounds. The Bulls have it with 3 seconds left.
Twice now, Webb has penetrated, and Sedale Treat's taking the ball away from him as Sellers comes in now for Corzine. Twice Treat has taken the ball away from him, or made him turn it over.
You take the drive away from Spud Webb, he's got a problem offensively. Here's Michael Jordan, 1 second, 35-footer out front, no! And after 1, it's a 2-point Chicago lead, 32-30. That's the score. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network. But basketball season is really heating up. The Bulls lead Atlanta 32-30 after 1.
Hey, let me ask you, is it all cracked up so far the way it was supposed to be?
You know it. Playoff game through the first 12 minutes. Atlanta defends pretty well. They hold their opponents to 45% shooting from the field, but in the first quarter tonight, the Bulls at 56%. Former Bulls coach Ed Badger, now the chief scout of the Boston Celtics, here watching both teams because they play them both over the weekend. And, of course, could play the Bulls in the first round of the playoff matchup. Sedale Threet brings it up. It's Threet, Turner, Jordan, Oakley, Sellers. Threet outside left, shot clock at 16. Sedale Threet slips on the dribble, top of the key, plays it left to Sellers. Threet has it back. 10 to shoot. Threet down the lane, pull-up shot on Webb. Good. Sedale Threet hit the shot over Spud Webb.
We got a guy that can take it to the hole on Webb.
Spud is quick but not tall, of course, and Threet is almost as quick and much taller. McGee travels, trying to make his drive on Jordan. That's the 5th Atlanta turnover.
And that's what you want to make Mike McGee do. He can put the ball in the hole, but he seems to be such a better shooter outside.
Boy, Wilkins is out of the game with Cliff Levingston on now. And Banks gets ready to come for the Bulls. Here's Sedale Threet right of the lane. Nearly fouled, then shoots and hits a 20-footer. Sedale Threet with 4. The Bulls lead by 6. Spud Webb back on the attack for Atlanta. Webb has it out front.
Don't let Elson commit another foul here now.
Guarding Levingston. They switch off. Turner jumps out onto McGee in the right corner. 8 to shoot. Low right is Willis. Faces up on Oakley. 4 on the clock. Kevin Willis, short jumper. Banked. No. Michael Jordan snaps it down. Here come the Bulls with a 6-point lead. Jordan into the front court. Michael down the lane to the left. Left corner Oakley. Charles fires. Got it. Oakley's got 9. Chicago up 8. Mike Fratello wants time. Timeout Atlanta with 10:42 left of the half. 38-30. Chicago up 8 on the Bulls Network. Mornings 5 to 10 a.m. on the new WMAQ. The Bulls lead it by 8. John Paxson coming back in the game for the Bulls. Michael Jordan going out with 10:42 left in the half. John, I want to ask you something in a moment. Elston Turner's out of the game now. Gene Banks is on for him. Here's John Battle in the front court for Atlanta. On the move between the circles. Picks it up. Plays it down low right to Koncak. Covered up by Sellers. Koncak dishes it out to McGee. Turnaround shot in the lane. Missed from 10 feet. And Paxson cuts off the long rebound off the floor. Here's Paxson back on the attack for the Bulls. Sedale Threet off to the left calling a play. Shot clock at 16. Threet on the move left of the circle. Gives it to Banks right side. Low right Oakley. Turnaround jumper. Cleared by Willis. Outlets to Battle. Atlanta on the break. John Battle down the lane to the right against Paxson. Battle takes it out right side. Top of the circle. Koncak. His 20-footer missed. And John Paxson another long rebound. Atlanta is yet to score in 2 minutes so far in the second quarter. Left corner Brad Sellers. He fires good. Brad Sellers hits his first shot. The Bulls have opened up a 10-point lead by running off 8 in a row.
They've chased Webb right to the bench. First time they did it in 2 years.
John Battle controls for Atlanta. Right side against Paxson. Battle turns in a dribble. Cuts it back right side. Right of the lane. 8-foot jumper. In and out. Charles Oakley the rebound. Lets the traffic clear. Gives it up to Sedale Threet. Threet into the Chicago front court. Atlanta zipped for 4 so far, and the Bulls 4 for 5 in the second quarter. Sedale Threet off right of the circle. Sellers in the right corner. Fires again. Yep.
Hello.
Brad Sellers with 4, and Mike Fratello takes a 20 with 9:10 left. They're on their feet in Chicago Stadium. But I wanted to ask you, John, we're getting close to playoff time, and all of a sudden now, into the final weekend of the season, these teams got to think about a new look for the Bulls because Elston Turner is starting to play and play quality minutes right up front.
Absolutely. He's doing an outstanding job. Came in for Banks, who was slumping, and just has given us more offense than we thought we would get from him. It's not, we expect to get good defense against Pressey, but he gave us good offense. Tonight he started out, he's got 8 points. He's only got 12 points in the 5 games that we have played against Atlanta this year. He's got 8 tonight.
The Bulls have pitched a shutout so far in the second quarter, almost 3 minutes.
Ed Badger, who's scouting tonight, is going to go back and say, hey, they got a new twist here.
Yeah, now they got Turner playing. Here's Battle off to the left, leans over the dribble against Paxson. Wide left, they play it to McGee. Down low left, Willis, a power move on Mike Brown. He rimmed the shot, no good. A foul called before the shot on Mike Brown.
Well, that's what you want to do if you're a good ball club. You want to make sure the shot that you're going to take is going into the basket. So now Willis leaves, Wilkins comes back in.
They're a little smaller up front, but of course they get much more offense in the lineup now. Atlanta has it in play to Battle. Outside left is McGee, guarded by Threet. Mike McGee plays the ball and knocked away. His steal. Here comes Sedale Threet into the front court. Pulls up and fires. Rimming no good from 20 feet to the right. And Atlanta back as Levingston takes it down. John Battle gives to Wilkins on the right wing. Down low right they go. It's It's Antoine Carr. His turnaround shot. Rimming, no. Tipped in by McGee. He got inside of 3. Mike McGee with 7. That's the first 2 points for Atlanta.
They got some good help, too, as Sellers came over to help on that shot. Left his man to help.
First 2 points for the Hawks in the second quarter. It's a 10-point Bulls lead. Sedale Threet off to the right. Shoots the long one right of the circle, right through. Boy, the Bulls are burning the nets off with their perimeter jump shooting tonight.
Good steal by Treat the last time down. Just missed that quick, fast breaker.
John Battle walks into the front court for the Hawks. Livingston swings it off left to Dominique Wilkins against Banks. Dominique, baseline left, finger roll. Nope. Rebound tipped around. Brad Sellers grabs it. Slingshot pass ahead to Paxson. Pax comes down, a bouncer under to Banks. Low right, his scoop block, goaltending. Cap the hoop. Antoine Carr on a pin. Gene Banks gets the bucket. Timeout, Atlanta. It's a 14-point Chicago lead. 7:43 left in the half. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Story in the stadium, and all the sports anchors are here. Mark Goldberg, Channel 5. Jim Rose, Channel 7. Howard Sudbury, Channel 2. Jeannie Morris from Channel 2.
The Bulls making some news here, I guess, huh?
Yep, the big story is in the stadium tonight.
The rookie coach going for win 41, win 30 in the stadium.
If the Bulls win this game, they will have won 4 of their last 5 games. Now, it's more than coincidence, Johnny, that this started when they finally got to the practice floor. Remember, they had gone from February 19th without a taping practice until the first part of April. Wilkins has it off to the right, holding on Banks. Shot clock at 14. Out front, Antoine Carr swings it on around the left to Rivers. Left baseline, Dominique. His shot missed, and Mike Brown, the rebound off to Paxson. John Paxson burns up the floor. Paxson angles off to the right, gives to Threet. A lob into Banks, low right against Wilkins. A head fake. Now the shot by Banks. Taken down by Dominique Wilkins. 46-32, Chicago. The Bulls on a 14-2 run in the second quarter. 7 minutes left in the half. On the left side is Randy Whitman. Low left is Carr. In on Sellers. Shots blocked by Sellers. Carr gets it back. Fakes inside. Pumps it up. No. Gets his own rebound. Then hooked it in. Antoine Carr, so physical underneath. The Bulls blocked his shot a couple times, but they were never able to pop the loose ball away. Into their possession. Sellers down the lane to the right. Scoop shot blocked out of bounds by Atlanta.
Boy, Brad took it in strong, too, to the hoop. Got it whacked out, but we'll get it back.
15 to shoot. Baseline right. Oakley and Jordan coming back for Chicago with 6:35 left of the half. Sedale Threet and Mike Brown are out. Brad Sellers, baseline right. Inbounding to Jordan. Open jumper right of the lane. Banked it in. Michael Jordan's got 17.
That's a second trip that Whitman's gone down. They've had a couple of guys go down.
There's no ice left under the floor, is there?
Well, there's no more Hawk games, so I don't think there is, but maybe it's the sneaks out here.
First time with no ice on the floor.
The 2 hoops they got, one was a tip-in by Mike McGee underneath, and the other was when they just completely baffled Antoine Carr, but he was able to be strong enough to take it and put it back in.
Doc Rivers comes into the front court. Top of the circle. Rollins swings it left to Randy Whitman. Down low left is Carr against Sellers across the lane. Scoop shot good.
Boy, he just waltzed back, and in.
Michael Jordan on the attack for the Bulls. Their lead is 12. Jordan left of the lane. Dribbles it out to the top of the circle. Left side Sellers. 20-footer. No. Taken down by Rollins. Rivers up court to Randy Whitman. Pulls up. Lead-in shot. No. Foul on Paxson. Randy Whitman shoots 2 as Paxson picks up his second foul.
Second team foul.
Well, Whitman looked like he lost it. Pax really was out of position and tried to sidestep, but he picked it up. Whitman will shoot 2 here. Dominique Wilkins is 0 for his last 4. Jim, last hoop he had was with 8:36 gone in the first quarter. But we're going to have to do something about Antoine Carr, who gets the ball and goes blump, 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 backs in and takes that easy shot underneath.
Whitman hits the free throw. Randy Whitman's first point tonight. He averages 13, shoots 78% as a free thrower. The Bulls lead is 11. It has been as big as 14. 10-point lead. 5:57 left in the half. Atlanta full court pressure. Michael Jordan in the backcourt, saying clear out, but it's zone pressure. A bounce pass to Paxson. Up court to Banks. Banks between the circles, turns, drives down the lane, scoops the shot, got it blocked. Brad Sellers a fake. This is for Oakley. Charles lays it up, no good. Rebound battle inside. Dominique Wilkins has it. Atlanta comes away with the ball. Dominique Wilkins into the front court, down the lane, shoots it up, blocked by Jordan. A foul on Sellers. Sellers with his first, and Dominique Wilkins to the line.
Red wouldn't let him make that penetration all the way in, and then Michael went up and swatted it out of there. But the Bulls now are on hold here as they've got a 10-point lead. Dominique Wilkins at the line to shoot 2, and Dave Corzine, who had a good first quarter, didn't score a point, but a good strong first quarter, will come back.
Wilkins hits a free throw. That's 9. It's a 9-point Bulls lead. Atlanta has scored the last 5. 5:33 left. Second one good. 48-40. John Paxson brings it up. Long down court pass to Oakley. Down the lane to Banks. To the hoop. Got it swatted away by Carr. Loose ball ping-ponged outside to Jordan. Bulls keep it. 10 to shoot. Michael Jordan, top of the circle. Takes it left. 6. Jordan left to the lane. 4 on the clock. Jordan fakes on Whitman. Pumps the jumper. Good. 19 for Jordan. He hit the shot out of the left corner with Whitman right in his face. Dominique to the hoop for Atlanta. Lost the ball. It's loose to Corzine. Wilkins is hurt. The Bulls come back to Paxson. John Paxson feeds it off to Banks in for the right. They try to foul him. No. Jordan scoop shot. No, but a foul on Jordan. Michael shoots 2. Dominique Wilkins being looked at by Mark Pyle. Now Atlanta takes the timeout. Or do they? Jordan will shoot 2.
Foul, I think, is on Carr. He went underneath and didn't see where he...
Wilkins got hit by Oakley, it looked like, on his drive under the basket. And then, guess what? Here's what happens. Then the Bulls on the attack. Gene Banks, under orders from Mike Fratello to take a foul to stop play so they could look at Wilkins. Atlanta was intentionally trying to foul Banks, and it wasn't called.
Yeah. And Michael got the ball back, drove to the hoop, and drew the foul.
Michael Jordan's free throw. Good. 51-40 Chicago. Jordan's got 20.
They gave that to Carr.
That last foul. Antoine Carr. Jordan with the next one up. That's in. 21 points for Michael. 16 away from 3,000 for the season. It's Wilt Chamberlain and it's Michael Jordan when you're talking about that many points in NBA history. Atlanta works it down low left to Carr. He fakes on Turner, leans in and just powers his way to the bucket, and they're letting the physical play go, and so that's Antoine Carr's kind of game. 52-42. Elston Turner's 18-footer no good out front, and Doc Rivers claims the rebound for Atlanta. Doc Rivers down the lane of the left, runs into people, missed the shot, drew the foul on Jordan. First foul on Jordan, and Rivers on the line as Wilkins returns for the... Who's going out? Antoine Carr? No, Rollins.
Carr in 63 games has 30 assists. I think you got to make him give it up.
Yep.
Cough it up.
Rivers with 2 points tonight. Averages just under 13. Hits the first one. The Bulls lead is 9.
They are perfect at the free throw line.
Yep. Second one is in. They're 11 for 11 from the line. Chicago. Bulls on the attack. Elston Turner right side to Jordan. Michael Holmes to the right. Drives it right of the lane. Had it tipped away. It's out of bounds to the Bulls with 4:07 left in the half. 11 on the shot clock. The Bulls will inbound it baseline left. Doug Collins trying to guide his first Bulls team to a 500 season or better. He has a chance with a victory in these last 2 games to hit the 500 mark. Turner inbounding to Oakley out front. Here's a lob right side to Jordan. Michael right of the lane. Lean in, pump shot. Rebound Willis. Hands to Rivers. Atlanta on the attack. Doc Rivers comes down. Works it off to the right. Standing dribble against Paxson. Dominique. Baseline right turnaround shot. Missed it. Rebound Elston Turner. Turner up court to Paxson. John Paxson plays it into Oakley low left. Charles with 16 to shoot, holding down low left. Cross court to Corzine, right corner Paxson. Pax fires, missed it. Rebound tipped away, ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Wilkins. Atlanta on the attack. Dominique feeds Carr in from the right, knocks over Paxson. Offensive foul, Antoine Carr.
Good play by the Pax man. Carr, you knew, was not going to be able to control it. I was just hoping that Dominique could throw the ball and give it up.
That is turnover number 8 for Atlanta in the game. The Bulls have not committed one yet. Paxson off to the left on the walk between the circles. Paxson directing traffic, right side Turner. E.T. feeds Oakley in the right corner, 10 to shoot. Charles fires, rimming, no. Kevin Willis, the Atlanta rebound. Doc Rivers into the front court. Rivers feeds it off underneath to Carr. The short shot is in. He hit that half hook. He's got 8. Atlanta has cut it to 6. Doug Collins taking a timeout. Will keep it here. 3:02 left to go in the half. 52-46. Atlanta on a run of 6 in a row to cut into that Bulls lead, which was as big as 14. What's happening, John, is that outside shooting, which the Bulls had early on, has left them now, and Atlanta is getting every rebound.
Well, also what's happened is McGee is giving him a big lift off the bench along with Carr now lately, and Concat gave him a quick one while he was in there.
The Bulls have an outstanding record in their own division, which is without question the toughest division in the NBA. Let's check out the early game strategy of Doug Collins.
We've got to make sure that we execute. We've got Worley. We've got to go down and get screen on high, bring people off. The ball goes in the post. John fans down. We've got to get a guy here. We've got to get a guy here and a guy here. This kind of action. All right? We got 3 minutes to go until the half. Now they're coming at us. So we're going to do a good job on the defense, and they're going to attack. What's open on the press?
Number 7277.
Is taking it over, diagonal pass right to gun. I want Elston. I want Elston back here with Pax. I want Michael in the middle. Let's look to attack. All right? Let's go, guys. Come on now.
Doug Collins is as quick with that grease pencil on that board as he was in his sneakers when he played. The Bulls in their 2 victories have shot 54% against Atlanta from the field. In their 3 losses, they've shot 45%. So far tonight, it's a 52% effort for the Bulls, but lately they have missed their last 3 or 4 shots. 6-point game. John Paxson brings it up. Full court pressure by Atlanta. Paxson into the front court. Outside left. Atlanta now in a half-court trap. Here's Jordan down the lane against traffic. Shoots the shot. No. It was tipped in, but no basket. A foul called as Michael Jordan will be on the line.
It was on Rivers. Fratello was trying to get him for carrying the ball, and it looked like it ended up in Michael's hand. He didn't really realize it was going to be in his hand, and now Sadale Threet replaces Johnny Paxson. Michael will shoot a couple here.
Jordan 3 of 4 from the line tonight. 21 points. 2:49 left in the half. The free throw good. 53-46.
On his way to the third.
Bernard King did that 2 years ago on a trip through Texas. 54-46. Bernard King scored back-to-back 50s 2 or 3 years ago. In the front court for Atlanta. Rivers, bouncer right side. Whitman comes up shooting, missing. Rebound taken down by Oakley. Now Sadale Threet into the front court. An 8-point lead for the Bulls. Threet plays the ball to Jordan in the right corner. Michael Jordan in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Rimming good. Michael Jordan with 25. He's on target for another 50. It's a 10-point Bulls lead. Down the lane is Rivers. Cross-court pass tipped away by Corzine. Out of bounds, though. Last touch by Atlanta.
They just reacted and hit the ball, but then it went off Willis's hands, who was down low. It was both the reaction thing that the ball was there.
Looked like Corzine was just reaching up to scratch his ear, didn't it? And that ball was on top of him. So the Bulls a 10-point lead and the ball. Sedale three off to the left with 2 minutes left in the half. Jordan double team, dribbles out of it in the lane, 8-footer. Yeah. 27 for Jordan.
They went over to double team him. He just dribbled right away from it. They were still standing when where he caught the ball.
Woo. It's like that cartoon where there's just a puff of smoke left, right?
Yeah.
They were guarding the vapor trail of Air Jordan. 58-46. Outside left, Rivers underneath to Dominique for the jam. Dominique Wilkins' first basket since 8:36 of the first quarter tonight.
He went down and posted up on Elson Turner. I'm glad E.T. didn't take the foul.
Jordan's turnaround shot, bank no good for the right. Willis the rebound for Atlanta. 1:20 left in the half. 10-point Chicago lead. Rivers off to the right, standing dribble. Turner and Wilkins are going at it low right. Wilkins has it against Elston Turner, right of the lane. Dominique backs in, double team. Has the ball loose. Michael Jordan a steal. Michael Jordan on a solo. Oh! The dunk. Sedale three comes up, beats Jordan in an inch. Reverse layup, also missed. Tip miss, loose ball, foul Atlanta. Oh, Michael Jordan has a chance to redeem himself.
Oh, brother.
Remember in the playoffs last year against Boston, this happened.
A foot race down the court with Ian Carr. He powered it off the back of the rim. It went out. Nobody knew what happened. And Sedale Treat got it, fired it back. Michael drew people. Wilkins threw it up over the top, and he went back up to get it. Well, he said again, he is human.
He rims the free throw good. Jordan's got 28 points in the game. And 13 straight for the Bulls.
13 in a row, going for 14.
There it is. 29. 60-48. What was that run he had against the Knicks?
18.
18 in a row.
I remember saying, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whitman, a lob pass down low left to Antoine Carr against Corzine. Backs in, 10 to shoot. Carr under heavy pressure. Left side Whitman. Wilkins in the lane. Offensive foul. Hey, Hugh Evans was going to call it one way, and Nice calls it the other. The foul is on Sedale Treat. Man, he had position when the contact was made. But Nice really had the best angle to make a block charge call. That's offensive foul, isn't it, Red?
Sure is. However, they'll be shooting a perfect record they throw up there now as Wilkins continues to string.
And hits it. That's 7 in a row for him. 13 points in the game. Second one. Yep. 60-50. 10-point Chicago lead. 36 seconds left in the half. Michael Jordan brings it up against Randy Whitman. Jordan on the drive in the lane. Shoots under pressure. Good, and a foul called. Foul on Dominique Wilkins. Michael Jordan's got 31. He may get his 37 in the first half tonight to hit the 3,000-point mark for a season.
Oh, he drove by everybody, threw the ball up, and it went through the hole and in. Gene Banks now wants to come in for Elston Turner. They want to get him out of there with 2 fouls.
Jordan's free throw is good. 63-50. What's that in a row now? 17, right? 17. Another hoop, and he'll break his record he set against the Knicks. 16 seconds left. Shot clock at 9. Out front, Rivers standing dribble against 3. Rivers foul line down the lane to the right. Scoops the shot, no, but a foul called. He shoots 2. Foul is on Sedale Treat, his second. Gene Banks coming in. Elston Turner out. Turner, remember, has played with those 2 fouls for a long time.
Boy, he did a great job again. He's given Wilkins only 1 hoop in this second quarter. He's got a couple of free throws to go along with it, but a good job by E.T.
Rivers 2 for 2 free throwing. As Johnny mentioned, the Hawks have yet to miss.
Now, some guys, when you get called on after you've sort of not played and fell out of favor, you come back, you don't give it that effort. Boy, Elson Turner has.
He sure has, as Rivers hits the free throw. Paxson coming on for the Bulls. 9 seconds left. Paxson is in for Corzine because there will be full court pressure by Atlanta after this second free throw if it's good. Mike McGee back for Atlanta, and Antoine Carr is out.
They're slimming down too, so they could play a little D.
12-point lead for the Bulls.
Jordan with 17 consecutive points.
You don't think they're around the satellite dish in Boston tonight, do you, Reds?
Well, anybody watching, and hope they're enjoying it as much as we are.
This game, of course, the Celtics keeping a close eye on. The second free throw is in by Rivers. It's an 11-point game. 8 seconds. Sedale 3 into the front court. Up court, Oakley. 5 seconds. Charles underneath to Banks. It's loose. Banks 15-footer on the way. No good. We're at halftime. It's been a good one. Halftime here in Chicago Stadium. The Bulls lead by 11 as they go opposite directions off the court. 63-52 the halftime score. We'll be back and recap after these messages on the Bulls Network. In the second quarter tonight, the Bulls outscored Atlanta 31-22 to open up this 11-point lead. 63-52 at halftime. In that second quarter, the Bulls led by as many as 14. The Hawks made a run and cut it to 6. Air Jordan took over from there. Michael scored their final 17 points.
17 in a row, and at the end with 9 seconds to go, Banks had a shot. He missed it, so Michael can continue on to see if he can pick up where he left off when he got 18 straight over New York.
You know, the real telling statistic in this game is the Bulls have not committed a turnover yet. In the first half of play, the Bulls have taken care of the ball very well.
They absolutely have. I felt that the Hawks would try to be running a little bit more and possibly would throw it over a little bit more, but the Bulls have been almost flawless in the first half.
Perfect. As far as the turnovers go, I guess you don't need to tell anybody how important games are these days, the way the Bulls have come out.
To both teams. The Atlanta team has got 8 in a row. They want to overtake the Boston Celtics for the best record because whoever goes on from here will need that as the home series. But I thought that the Hawks in the first and second quarter got a lot of second baskets after the Bulls did something real good but didn't come up with the ball. That's right. A lot of second chance points for Atlanta, and they took advantage of them. But the Bulls lead it by 9 here at halftime, or by 11 I should say, 63-52. And we'll be back with the NBA Journal after these messages on the Bulls Network. Into the NBA regular season, still a lot of things to be decided on an individual basis and also on a team basis. Individually, the argument of the year, who's MVP? The two leading candidates, the Bulls' Michael Jordan and the Lakers' Magic Johnson. Let's compare. Michael Jordan has scored starting the week now. These are the figures they had at the beginning of the week. Over 2,900 points for Jordan, 1,800 plus for Magic Johnson. Assists, a big edge to Magic Johnson, 956 to 364. Then we come to steals, where Michael Jordan has almost doubled Magic Johnson's total, 226 to 131. Rebounds, 486 for Magic Johnson, 407 for Michael Jordan. Block shots, Michael Jordan 119, Magic Johnson 35. The question you come down to is this: Magic Johnson has had a great year. Michael Jordan has had one of the greatest years in NBA history. Now then, for teams still in the hunt for various playoff positions around the league, the schedule ahead for tomorrow night, the Bulls will be in Boston Garden to take on the Celtics. The Bulls have not won in Boston Garden since their final appearance there in the 84-85 season. Indiana will be in Philadelphia to go against the 76ers. The Washington Bullets will be on the road tomorrow night against the Knicks in New York. Then, on Saturday, after the Bulls have completed their season, they may have to sit back and see how Indiana does at New Jersey, and maybe even sit back and wait for Sunday when the Washington Bullets wrap it up on Sunday at Philadelphia. Starting tonight, of course, the Bulls right in the middle. The Bulls are 1 game ahead of Indiana, 1 game behind 6th place Washington. Still a lot of combinations out there. The Bulls, of course, can solidify things with a victory tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. That would assure the Bulls of at least the 7th playoff position. And that's the NBA Journal on this, the final home game of the regular season. We'll be back and have more from Chicago Stadium after these messages on the Bulls Network.
13-point Chicago lead here at halftime, 63-52. And oh, does Johnny Kerr have some highlights to look at here at halftime. You've got a guy who needed 37 points for 3,000 for the season coming in, and he almost got it in the first half.
Oh, he had 32 in the first half, Jim. And we're going to look at some highlights that entail two guys that scored 15,729 points between them. Michael Jordan up power with a slam dunk. He tied the score at 8 early in the first quarter. And he lets fly with his shot right as the clock was running down. Just a little fade away. Now what happens when Michael splits two guys, he puts the ball up like that, they stop to look and admire. Michael goes right back and tips it back over. So we've seen 3 different things that he could do so far. So let's take a look at the jump shot after you stick the tongue out, waggle a guy to death. Whitman is all over him. He nails that one too. Well, now I said something about this other guy, Wilkins, and boy, can he get up and power it down. He did that on Elsie Turner. He had 14 points in the first quarter. Well, Michael is human after all. He takes off, he soars, he dunks. Oh, no, he doesn't. It comes out, but following up is Sedale Treat gives it under to Michael. Michael wraps it around Wilkins, then he goes up and gets fouled. Tapping it back in, he made the 2 free throws. And now he drove through everybody here with 31 seconds to go. He got popped, knocked down, the ball floated over and in. And what a job by Wilkins and Jordan.
And Wilkins leading Atlanta in scoring with 14 points at halftime. Antoine Carr off the bench with 8. Mike McGee has 7. Concac and Rivers with half a dozen. 32 for Michael Jordan. He's the only Chicago player in double figures. And it's Charles Oakley with 9. Elston Turner with 8. Sedale Threed has 6 here at halftime. Both teams have returned to the court here in Chicago Stadium. Well, what a home court advantage this has been for the Bulls, and should this lead hold up, not only would the Bulls assure themselves of a 500 season, but it would give them their 30th victory of the year at home.
30 wins on this court. We started out playing a little bit on and off on this court, but all of a sudden we got to send some teams messages, don't mess around. Big bad Leroy Brown and his junkyard dog are here.
Well, the Bulls, of course, still have hopes of finishing as high as 6th, and that's certainly possible, but they're going to have to win, well, this game for sure, or tomorrow night in Boston.
It's going to be tough duty, whatever we decide to do. And you know, it's really funny. If you told somebody the Bulls would be leading the Hawks by 11 points at halftime, Charles Oakley only has 2 rebounds, but those were the only 2 he had a chance to get, and he got them.
That's right. Not many missed shots out there. Both teams shooting very well from the field, as we'll check out when we come back. We'll have a look at the halftime statistical sheet, and we'll be back and do that after we stop for these messages. It's an 11-point lead for the Bulls. Back after this on the Bulls Network. In the first half tonight, the Bulls shot an even 50 from the field, 26 out of 52. Atlanta 44%, 18 of 41. Hawks were perfect in 15 free throw tries. The Bulls were 11 of 13. Atlanta out-rebounded the Bulls 25-20. And check this out. 10 turnovers for Atlanta in the first half. None for the Bulls. The Bulls scored 14 points off the 10 Atlanta miscues. And in the backcourt where Michael Jordan pumped in 32, the Bulls, of course, outscored the Hawks 48-8.
Bulls also with 6 block shots. I think they had 11 up in Milwaukee. Doing a good job. They scored 16 without Jordan in that backcourt, so they still outscored him 16-8. Nice job by Sedale Treat, who came in, hit 3 out of 4 shots, Jim, and got 4 assists. Paxson, who only is 1 out of 3, also had 6 assists. So everybody doing a good job. And I don't know if you mentioned Michael had 7 rebounds to lead our club.
Oh, man.
And a block shot. Yeah. And a couple, and a steal.
Yeah. And an assist. Couple of columnists right there on their TV screen, Gene Siskel and Mike Downey.
Mike used to cover the Bulls here in Chicago, now out of L.A. Gene Siskel from University of Illinois. I wonder what he's doing now. Michael Jordan. The guy calling his wife saying, I'm going to be late.
You wouldn't believe what Michael did in the first half tonight. He's telling his wife. He's relaying the whole scene.
I'm at the office.
I'll be a little late tonight. Just tidying up some things.
There we go.
John Paxson brings it up for the Bulls. The second half underway. Paxson out between the circles. Feeds it left to Jordan. Left corner shot, Michael.
There it is.
35 34 for Jordan. 19 in a row. That's a new Bulls record. 19 consecutive points for Michael Jordan. 65-52. Chicago by 13. Rivers on the move to the left. Rivers, a lob pass down low left to Kevin Willis. Willis against Oakley. Willis backs in, bang, shoots the jumper, air ball, foul on Charles Oakley, his second.
Charles Oakley, his second.
Charles gave him just a little bit too much of a bump.
Kevin Willis, 2 shots.
Willis posted up, and Charles stopped him from backing in. The guy that really did the job against us in that first half, Jim, was Antoine Carr, who took the ball pound, and then ended up with little layup shots. But Willis now will have to make his from the free throw line, and not as good from there as he is underneath the hoop.
71%. A Hawks perfect in 15 tries. Now they're 15 for 16. 11:23 left, third quarter. Atlanta with an 8-game winning streak on the line tonight. A late season rush that's put them right on the heels of the Boston Celtics for the best record in the East. Second shot is in. Willis with 5, a 12-point game. Paxson comes into the front court for the Bulls. Pax off to the right, standing dribble on the move out between the circles. Paxson feeds it right side to Jordan. Whitman guarding him. Michael on the move, baseline right, pull-up jumper, missed. Rebound tip to the floor, and Rollins out with a loose ball ahead to Rivers. Doc Rivers up court off to the right, backs it out, lobs it low right to Willis. The half hook is in. Kevin Willis has 7. They're 3 in the third, and it's 65-55 Bulls. John Paxson left side gives to Elston Turner, top of the circle. Right side is Jordan. Michael Jordan gets double teamed now in the right corner. Now Rollins backs away. Corzine swings it left to Paxson. 8 to shoot. Corzine has it back. 6 on the clock. Cross-court pass stolen by Willis. First Bulls turnover of the game. Kevin Willis to the hoop, lays it in.
I could have stole that one.
Yep.
Keeping this side to the other.
It's an 8-point Bulls lead. 5 in a row for Kevin Willis. Dave Corzine, top of the circle, holding on Rollins. Left corner, Jordan. Michael steps in and fires. Good left baseline. 21 in a row for Michael Jordan. 21 straight points for Jordan. Down low left is Wilkins. Turnaround shot, no, but a foul on Elston Turner. Third foul on Elston Turner.
Team second, Dominique Wilkins, 2 shots.
This is an NBA record he's setting, isn't it, with each basket? Dominique misses the free throw after hitting 8 in a row.
I have to say, he stands right up there like they're all going in. That one just popped off the side.
That one's dead center. The Bulls lead is 67-58. John Paxson comes into the front court. Paxson dances left in the dribble, gives to Jordan. Michael across the lane, got it knocked away, got it back, fakes, lays it in. He's over 3,000 for the year now. 23 straight points for Jordan. A standing O in Chicago Stadium. Rivers between the circles, a standing dribble against Jordan. Down the lane, Rivers lost it out of bounds. Knocked out by Jordan with 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta will come in, baseline right.
Well, all Michael has done is matched his number in consecutive points, Jim. He's on a run of 23 in a row. He's got 3,000, a standing O here in the stadium.
They bring it in to McGee. McGee with 3 on the clock, not aware. Dominique in the lane, turnaround shot, banked it in. Dominique Wilkins did hit the shot against the 24-second barrier. And it's 69-60.
NBA record, 23 in a row.
Man. Elston Turner feeds it under to Oakley. Charles a fake, lays it in. Charles Oakley scores to put the Bulls up 11. 9 minutes left in the third. Rivers off to the right, a standing dribble. Lob pass, low right to Willis. Willis double team, turnaround jumper, good right baseline. Kevin Willis with 11-7 in this quarter. He's keeping the Hawks close. John Paxson at the controls, off to the right. Pax gives to Jordan, right of the lane against McGee, 12 on the shot clock. Michael Michael fakes, shoots it up baseline right. Yes, sir. 40. He's got 40. 73-62. Jordan is well within reach of running out 350s in a row, and who knows, tonight may be the night he goes over that 63 barrier. Outside left. Holding for Atlanta, Dominique on the drive in the lane, lays it up, no. Tipped off to Turner, to Paxson on the break. John Paxson into the front court. Feeds Oakley in for the left. He laid it in. Chicago up by 13. Mike Fratello takes a 20. Listen to the crowd in Chicago Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. When Michael Jordan scored his 37th point, he became the first player since 1963 and only the second player in NBA history to score 3,000 points in a single season.
Wilt Chamberlain, 60, 61, 61, 62, 62, 63, his greatest 3 years. I'm thinking maybe Michaels might be in front of him, J.D. Well, between he and Oakley, they've scored all the points in this quarter for the Bulls.
Their future looks bright, doesn't it? They're 2 young stars. What a night for Michael Jordan. What a year. Rivers outside left. On the move against Paxson, left of the lane. Plays it out top of the key. Left side is Rivers. Down low left, Dominique. Turnaround shot. Banked it in. Drew the foul. If it's on Turner, it's 4. It is, and it is. 19 points for Dominique Wilkins. Brad Sellers coming in for the Bulls. 7:40 left in the third quarter. Elston Turner having to come out of the game. I'll tell you what, Elston Turner has played Dominique as good as they come.
That's right. That was a great shot by a great player. Again, you're the guy on the free throw line now. Jim is the guy who led the league in scoring last year.
He's got 20 points in this game. 75-65. 10-point Bulls lead. Paxson a long up court pass to Corzine in the right corner. Corzine is fouled by Kevin Willis. That's his first foul. First team foul on Atlanta in the third quarter.
Team's first quarter.
Sellers to make the inbounds pass. He comes into Paxson. Paxson walks it off to the left. Bouncer underneath to Oakley for the layup. Super pass by Paxson. The Bulls have lulled them to sleep. That Atlanta defense is starting to drift with Jordan now.
Absolutely.
77-65 Chicago. 7:09 left in the third. Mike McGee, 20-footer, top of the circle, won't go. Long rebound, Paxson. John Paxson on the drive, brings it in, feeds Oakley for the right. He lays it in. 17 for Oakley. The Bulls have equaled their largest lead at 14. 6:52 left in the third. There's a long way to go in this game, and Atlanta is super explosive. Rivers outside left on the move against Paxson. Willis has it, feeds Rivers in the left corner. Doc Rivers in the lane, lost the ball, got a foul call. Charles Oakley, the foul, is third. Timeout Bulls with 6:38 left to go in the third quarter. The Bulls are up 14, 79-65. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Of White Sox baseball all season long on 67 WMAQ.
Well, they keep comparing Michael's scoring to Wilt Chamberlain's accomplishments. Wilt Chamberlain, over his NBA career, you would imagine that his average over all of those games was up around 50. Wrong. It was 30.1 for all of those years that he was in the NBA, because the last couple of years he tried to get some titles in field goal percentage and assists. 30.1. Michael Jordan in 180 games, all the games that he's played, now 181, has averaged 32-point game for every game that he has played in the NBA. So he is ahead of Wilt in that area. Wilt did it for 400 games.
I don't think people understand. Michael Jordan's only 6'6", weighs less than 200 pounds.
Yep.
You know, how big was Wilt really? And you went against him in his heyday.
Oh, yeah, 7'2" anyway.
And how much did he weigh? 250?
Oh, 280.
280. Here's Rivers on the drive, running hook, in and out. Got a foul called on John Paxson. Third foul on Paxson. The Bulls are over the limit.
Doesn't it look like a lot of players look for that little bump, Jim? They make the little bump and they're able to float away. That's all they look for, is a little bit of the bump. And then they get that opening for the shot. But Pax picks the foul up. That's 3, and Bulls are in foul trouble here. The Hawks only with 1 foul. I would expect to see some pressure coming at him real quick here now.
Rivers hits the free throw. He's 5 for 5 from the line. Atlanta with 2 misses from the free throw line. Kevin Willis missed 1 and 2 attempts, and Dominique is 10 for 11. Second one good. 79-67. There's that press by Atlanta that Johnny talked about. Paxson in the backcourt. Eyeballs the half-court trap, which is now a half-court trap as the Bulls come across. Sellers to Jordan, right of the lane. 8-footer, good. 42 for Michael Jordan. Man, he is scoring in all shapes and sizes tonight.
He's got 10. Charles has 8 this quarter.
81-67 Bulls. Just about 6 minutes left in the third. Rivers right of the lane. Lean-in shot. Bank no. Tip. Rollins. Half hook. Good. Rollins with 7. Bulls in the front court. Paxson has it. John Paxson off to the left, standing dribble. Michael Jordan between the rings against Mike McGee. Jordan plays to Oakley, down low right. 8 on the clock. Charles double team. Had it chopped away from him. Gets it, shoots it on the shot from the right baseline. No. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Atlanta. The Bulls have it. What?
Charles wanted the ball down low. He wanted Michael to get away. That tip went off the hand, I guess they say, of the Bulls.
Here's Rivers into the front court. A hoop makes it a 10-point game. Willis has it head of the key. Outside left is McGee. McGee low left, Rollins. Rollins against Corzine, 6 to shoot. Outside they play it to Wilkins. Dominique fake, shoots on Sellers, hits it. Dominique Wilkins cuts it to 10. 5:10 left. Third quarter. 22 points for Dominique Wilkins in the game. 8 in this quarter. Michael Jordan, top of the circle, comes up shooting from 20. Yep. Man, I'm about out of room in my book, big guy. 44 for Jordan. He's had 6 games this year of 50 or more. Low right, Dominique Wilkins double team. Jordan tips the ball away, but Rivers gets it down the lane, lays it in, draws the foul. Again, Atlanta picking up the loose ball and scoring as Corzine picks up the foul.
Rivers breaks the middle. Lays the ball up off the glass, draws a foul, and now Mike Brown in for Corzine.
Rivers can cut it to 9 with 4:42 left. Free throw missed. This would be the 8th time this year Jordan's been over 50 if he passes the 50 mark. John Paxson, top of the key, right side Jordan. Michael in the lane, had it knocked away. A reach-in foul on Doc Rivers, his second. That's only 2 team fouls on Atlanta.
Boy, you'd think if you're in the Whitewater Rapids, you wouldn't want to go where it was torrential. Michael just took the ball right into that painted area, and that's what it is, torrential, with those big guys out there.
The Bulls have it in play to Paxson, outside left. Paxson dancing on the dribble. Jordan has it in the left corner. Guarded by McGee. Michael in the drive. Baseline left. Shoots it up. Got it blocked. No foul called. Rollins away with a loose ball. Here's Rivers on the drive. Plays it ahead to McGee for the layup. It's a 7-point game. Mike McGee with 9. It's an 8-point game, I stand corrected, as the Bulls take time with 4:08 left to go in the third. 83-75 Chicago. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
He and Oakley have scored 61 between them. 22 points by the other players out there, the Bulls.
Free throw is good. 45 points tonight. And remember, we're at 4:01 of the third quarter.
Fan appreciation night, isn't it? How about announcer appreciation night, too?
That's it. Michael Jordan with 46 as he knocks the next one down. 85-75. Jordan, Threet, Sellers, Brown, Oakley. Atlanta, Rivers, McGee, Wilkins, Rollins, Willis. Wilkins top of the circle. Wheels in the lane. Turnaround shot. Bank no. A foul on Brad Sellers. Second foul on Sellers, and Dominique Wilkins shoots 2.
Second, Dominique, 2 shots.
Beautiful 360 move. Sellers got a piece of the ball, but he also got a little bit of the body. Dominique Wilkins on the line. He's got 22 in the game.
Been on the line a lot. 10 out of 11 free throwing. Misses this one. 10 of 12. That's in. Was Wilt the last guy to run out 350s in a row?
I think so. Well, you mentioned that
Bernard King did it in Texas, but that was 2. Here's Mike Brown in the right corner. Who was the last guy to score 350s in a row? Mike Brown feeds Threet. Right corner, Brad Sellers. 8 to shoot. Atlanta really scrambling defensively. Sedale, Threet feeds Jordan. 3 on the clock. Michael left the lane. Lean in, pump. In and out. Rebound, loose, and out of bounds to Atlanta. 3:21 left, third quarter. Atlanta again has a chance to cut it to 7. Rivers angles left in the front court. Outside left is McGee. Low left, Willis. Lost the ball in the dribble, but McGee gets it head of the key, 8 to shoot. Mike McGee under pressure, top of the key, bounce pass inside, stolen by Mike Brown. Mike Brown ahead to Jordan. Michael Jordan to the hoop, dunks it. Jordan, a super defensive play by Mike Brown, and the Bulls lead by 11. 2:45 left. Doc Rivers, a standing dribble off to the right. Right corner, Mike McGee. Back out to Rivers, head of the key against Threet. Down the lane, scoops the shot. No, Mike Brown the rebound. Lost the ball. They grabbed him. Corner, and a loose ball foul called on Atlanta.
They grabbed Mike Brown as he ran for the ball.
Rivers picks up the loose ball foul, his third. 4 team fouls on the Hawks.
Mike Brown got the rebound, and then it was taken away. And as they went for it, he just grabbed Mike Brown twice.
In the front court for the Bulls is Sedale, Threet. Standing dribble, top of the circle. Right side, Jordan. Michael fires. Good. No basket. Wiped out by Jack Neese. An offensive foul called on Charles Oakley. His 4th. Gene Banks getting ready to come for the Bulls. 2:12 left in the third. Rivers angles left in the Atlanta front court. Rivers a standing dribble outside left against Threet. 10 to shoot. Rivers on the move in the lane. The short shot, bank no. Rebound Oakley. Charles lets the traffic clear. Gives it up to Threet. Sedale into the front court. We're inside of 2 minutes for the third quarter. Right side, Mike Brown shoots on Antoine Carr. Air ball. Rebound on the floor. McGee picks it up for Atlanta.
And he couldn't wait to catch that one.
I don't understand. Left corner, Antoine Carr. He fires, missing. Rebound, Michael Jordan. Jordan into the front court for the Bulls. Down the lane to the right. Lost the ball to Rivers. Atlanta back on the break. Doc Rivers all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup. Ball tipped out of bounds. It belongs to Atlanta. Now Banks comes into the game, replacing Oakley, who has picked up 4 fouls.
Now Doc went up. It looked like he was going to stuff the ball. He got hit by Mike Brown. No call. Jordan comes out of the game. 48 points. He had hit that 50th, Jim, and they took it away when Charles got his 4th foul.
They have it in play to Livingston. Outside left is Carr. Carr on the move in the lane. Backs on Sellers. Fakes, leads in, dunks it. Boy, he just waltzes in there. Goes wherever he wants. 87-78. The lead is 9 with a minute left. Josh packs it outside against Rivers. Shot clock at 12. Left side, Banks. Banks double teamed off to Threet. Right corner, Paxson. He fires. Good. Pax has got 4, and the Bulls lead by 11. Rivers outside left, a lob down low left. Carr backs on Sellers, out to Rivers, down the lane to the right, in deep, scoops it in. Atlanta within 9 again, 30 seconds left.
I'd hold it as long as I could on this possession.
No hurry unless you're going to go 2 for 1. Out to the left is Sadeo Threet. Inside Mike Brown. Back out to Paxson. Left side Threet. 8 to shoot. Threet left corner. Shot under pressure. Good! Sadeo Threet. We couldn't even see him from here. 91-80. 13 seconds. No shot clock. Rivers in the Atlanta front court. 6 seconds. Rivers off to the left. 4 seconds. Rivers against Threet. Spins in the lane. Forced the shot up and rounded out. And after 3, it's still an 11-point Bulls lead. 91-80. We'll be back with a 4th quarter after these messages on the Bulls Network. The Bulls lead Atlanta by 11, 91-80.
That was Jumbo Covert shooting the celebrity free throw. He did a pretty good job at it. As now the Bulls 91, the Hawks 80.
Here's the attendance tonight, 18,122, and that is a full boat and then some. Sellout crowd number 14 for the Bulls, and their 42nd all year.
Bulls also get a break, Jim, as when Michael Jordan went out for that rest.
48 points for him.
The Bulls pulled up 1 point. He had his 50, hit that shot over Tree Rollins, but Charles Oakley picked up his 4th foul.
In my book, I lost track. Do you have 19 baskets for him? And 10 free throws?
I have, let's see, yes, I have, yes, I do, 19.
Okay.
19 and 10.
Here's Battle into the front court. Turning on the dribble with 11:52 left. Right corner McGee. He shoots for 3, missed it. Foul called.
Max fouled him, knocked him down as he backed up into the. Boy, you can't start out that way, Johnny P.
But McGee is only a 59% free thrower.
That's why he was trying to shoot it before Pax got to him, maybe. That's an amazing statistic there.
A guy who shoots as well as he does.
The eyes out of the basket.
Hits the free throw. That's 10 points for McGee in the game. Next one is around and out, and Mike Brown the rebound.
That's amazing, isn't it? The way he can shoot.
Sadeo Threet into the front court for the Bulls. Threet outside left. Standing dribble. Atlanta shows double team. Threet dribbles out to the top of the key. Back to Sellers. Threet between the circles. Fakes. Wide left Paxson. Long outside jumper. Rimming. No. Antoine Carr the Atlanta rebound. Out to McGee. A hoop makes it an 8-point game. Mike McGee plays it down low left to Willis against Sellers. Willis backs in.
Oh, he ran back into him.
Brad Sellers picks up the foul. That's his 3rd.
Second team foul. 2 shots.
It looked like he lost his balance and everything going back.
A shooting foul. Bang, bang.
Where's it? Oh, come on. Hugh Evans.
And Willis hits the free throw.
And that's 2. Now fouls right away, Jim.
12 points for Willis in the game.
If he makes this, Michael is back in the lineup again.
It's an 8-point game. He hits that. 3 free throws by Atlanta to start the 4th quarter. Bulls could use a bucket this trip as Threet comes into the front court. Sellers has it off to the right. Standing dribble. Mike Brown, top of the key. On the right side is Paxson. Pax with 10 to shoot. Shoots a long one on Battle. Good from 20 feet to the right. John Paxson with 6. 10-point Bulls lead again. John Battle at the controls for Atlanta. Wide left is McGee. Down low left, Antoine Carr. He comes across the lane, fakes in deep, muscles the shot up and in. Every one of his buckets, he's got 6 of them in that variety.
Might have to play in front of the guy 1 time this year.
Sadeo Threet, standing dribble off to the right, works left to the foul line. Feeds Sellers open from there. He fires good. Brad Sellers spotted up and hit the 15-footer. He's got 6. That keeps the Bulls up 10. John Battle off to the right, leans over the dribble. Battle comes left, gives it up wide left to McGee. Here's Carr, down low left, double team. Left corner McGee. Up top of the circle, now Battle down the lane to left, lean in shot, bank, no, foul call. He shoots 2. Foul is on Mike Brown. 3 team fouls on the Bulls as Mike Brown picks up his second personal.
Well, they made Carr kick the ball out. Then John Battle took it down the lane. Brown tried to stand his ground to pick up the foul.
He did stand his ground. That's no foul call there because he did not move. He didn't bump him. There was contact, but it was made by the offensive player. Battle on the line, missing the first one. Oakley and Jordan are back. Paxson and Banks are out. Doug Collins trying to buy some more minutes for Elston Turner, who's on the bench with 4 fouls. 10:09 remaining. Battle again. Good. 9-point Chicago lead. Sedale 3 brings it up. Right side is Sellers. Guarded by Livingston. Sellers on the dribble. A bounce pass to Oakley. Left side 3. 12 to shoot. 3 against Battle. Off to the left. Jordan has it top of the key. Michael down the lane. Got knocked down. No foul call. McGee coming back. Kevin Willis shoots it in. Draws the foul. Oh, man. Threet tried to get to him and prevent the shot, but he didn't foul him enough. Willis threw the ball up when he saw Threet coming over. He still made it.
Big and strong Kevin Willis takes it on in, and that's the 4th foul. 9:45. They will be at the foul line every time that whistle blows on that end of the court.
Pushes good on the free throw, and Atlanta has cut it to 6. 17 points for Kevin Willis in the game. 6 in the 4th quarter. 95-89. Mike Brown gives to Sedale 3 out between the circles. Left corner Jordan. Michael a fake, steps in. Jump pass out to 3. Sedale's 18-footer. Rimming, no. Tip Jordan missed. Sellers the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Atlanta. No foul call.
Oh, Doug going crazy. Watch the tee here now, Doug. Not now. You jump one more time, I'm going to get you, he said.
Michael Jordan made a drive in the lane a little earlier. Thought he got knocked down, but he really slipped and sat on the ball. Now they have it in play to Jordan. Michael baseline right, double teamed, and illegal defense against Atlanta. The first one of the game. 9:22 remaining. Doug Collins is telling you, Evans, hey, we got to shoot some free throws tonight, too. Other than Jordan and Oakley, no Chicago players been on the line. Left side is Jordan. Michael Jordan gets double teamed, dribbles out of it, and a foul on Battle. Oh, man, he hit the shot, but it won't count. A foul on John Battle. That's his first team foul on Atlanta in the 4th quarter.
Good job by Michael to get through that. To get through there, to drive through. He picked up the foul. Battle now leaves, and Rivers comes back.
The Bulls have it in play to Sedale 3, so they still haven't scored this trip. 3 right baseline Jordan. McGee on him. Michael on the drive inside, scoops it in. 50. There's 50. Michael Jordan for the 8th time this season has hit the 50-point mark. 97-89, an 8-point lead for the Bulls. Rivers on the walk left. Rivers holding on the left wing. Down the lane, McGee fouled by Jordan on a lean-in jumper. Michael Jordan with his second foul, and McGee on the line. Every time the Bulls have committed a foul, it's been in a shooting posture for Atlanta, and now the Bulls are over the limit.
3rd consecutive game with Michael and 50. He had 103 going into this game, so he's got 153 in the last 3 games.
McGee missing the free throw. I want to find out the answer to that question.
The question?
If anybody since Chamberlain has put 3 together in a row. McGee in and out. Missed them both. Jordan the rebound. Sedale 3, front court out to the left. 8:33 left. 3 top of the circle, right side Jordan. Michael gets double teamed, pumps the jumper up. Good.
Oh, he was
side, 52 for MJ.
He was so off balance on that shot.
99-89. Timeout taken. 8:21 left to go in the game. The Bulls have a 10-point lead. 99-89. Back after after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Michael Jordan on his 50th point. He was off balance. He banged into a man, went up in the air, floated it through.
He's got the season high this year with 22 field goals. He's sitting on 21 in this game.
He ties it. He's had it twice, Jim. He's had it at Detroit and against Philly, and Bird is also there. One more hoop, and he's made 2 other hoops that they've taken away.
That's right. 99-89 Bulls with 8:21 left. You know what? Remember what the people were saying when Michael scored 50 opening night and 45 the next? Yeah, but he'll never keep it up.
And he'd close it with the 50.
He's closing with 3 50s, maybe 4. Here is Rivers coming into the front court. Rivers outside left, 8:12 left in the game. Rivers is standing dribble. Plays it into Wilkins, tipped away by Jordan. Ball loose on the floor. Rivers gets it, 8 to shoot. Rivers wide left. He traveled, no call. Here's Carr right in the lane, lays it up, blocked. Goaltending. Carr gets the hoop. Carr's got 14 points in the game. It was Jordan on the block. 99-91, 7:50 left. Top of the circle, left corner Jordan. Michael dribbles out of the double team. Lean in shot left of the lane. Rimming, no. Tipped off to Jordan. Baseline right. Back to Brown. Mike Brown outside 3. Left corner Sellers. Brad fires. Got it. Sellers with 8. The Bulls up 10. 101-91. 7:25 for the game. Outside left is Rivers. Plays it into Wilkins. Low left double team. Back to Rivers for the dunk. Doc Rivers drew the foul as he attacked inside. Got the feed. Mike Brown the foul.
Oh, they double team. 3 double team. And we got back Mike Brown. Had that been Antoine Carr, Cliff Livingston, Doc would have had to pick himself in pieces up. A shot like that.
Rivers has 14 points in the game. 6 for 6 free throwing. 7:17 remaining. In and out with a free throw. It's a call. Lane violation on Mike Brown. He shoots again. How come? Loose ball foul on Mike Brown. So it is 2 shots for Willis.
It looked like Willis was in the lane a little bit too quick. He's in between. He's in the lane before the shot went up.
But they call the foul on Brown. The Bulls have been over the foul limit forever in this 4th quarter. Atlanta with 1 team foul. Free throw Willis. Good. So they're going to get a 3 the hard way. Willis 5 of 6, 17 points in the game. 101-94. Willis again. That's in. The Bulls lead is 6. Here's Sadeo 3. Angling into the front court against Dominique Wilkins. Shot clock at 15. 3 off to the right, a bouncer to Jordan in the right corner. Back out to 3. Left side Sellers, back to 3. Jordan right side. Michael through traffic, in from the right, shoots it up, no. Rebound Carr. Atlanta on the break. Antoine Carr feeds it off to the right to Willis. He slipped and traveled.
What a break. What a break. They had it 4-on-1 going back. 4-on-1. Carr throws it out to the side, and slipping down was big Kevin Willis.
This floor is very wet for some reason, and there's no ice under it.
Boy, that last time Michael wanted to post up, and Mike Brown came down in the same spot to post up. Now Corzine is in. Corzine can't come in yet. They've stopped everybody.
So Mike Brown stays in there. Corzine back to the scorer's table. 6:50 for the game. 101-95. Bulls the ball, a 6-point lead. In the front court, Sadeo 3. 3 top of the key. Left corner Jordan. Lost out of bounds. Jump ball call. Jordan and Rivers.
Now they're starting to double Michael in the corner when he gets the ball.
Gotta keep moving the ball.
Yeah, Corzine comes in now for Brown. Still only one foul on the Hawks.
Tip control by Willis. Rivers burns up the floor. Feeds it to Wilkins to the dunk. Dominique jams it. It's a 4-point game. Atlanta throwing high fives on the floor, and the Bulls take time with 6:29 left to go. 101-97 Chicago. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Playoff tickets, remember, on sale. Stadium, Ticketron, charged by phone, 853-3636. Bullseye Barbecue poster night for that first playoff game. Got some business to attend to before the playoffs, though. Bulls, who have led by 14, have had their lead cut to 4 with 6:29 remaining. It's 101-97.
Bulls playing extremely well with the ball, Jim. Only 4 turnovers in the game at this stage. But those early free throw penalties against the Bulls early in this quarter.
I've got 35 attempts for Atlanta tonight.
17-10. They've outscored the Bulls, and last basket was scored by Dominique Wilkins. He took a pass from Doc Rivers, just went up and crunched it.
I've got 15 free throws attempted by the Bulls. Is that what you have? Here's Paxson in the front court. Right side is Corzine. Charles Oakley has it between the rings. Oakley with 12 on the shot clock. A one-bounce dribble. Now the pass stolen by Rivers. Trying to go to Jordan. Doc Rivers down the lane. Feeds it to Dominique. In from the right. He shoots it up. No. Tip Willis. Good. It's a 2-point game. 101-99. Atlanta has scored the last 8.
And they cannot get the ball to Michael Jordan now. Doc Rivers is all over him.
So Jordan brings it up on the dribble himself. Now they double on him. Michael Theets packs it. Pack sidesteps Rollins off to Corzine. Corzine right of the lane. Cross court left to Jordan. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer Jordan. Rimming. No. Rebound. Loose ball. Foul Atlanta. Kevin Willis went over the back of Oakley. 3rd foul on Kevin Willis. 5:43 left.
They're going to double Michael every time he touches the ball. Every time he touches it. Charles went up strong to get it. Kevin Willis came over the top.
That's only 2 team fouls on Atlanta. John packs it outside. Right side is Jordan. Michael dribbling out, and a foul called quickly on Antoine Carr. Boy, now all of a sudden the whistle can't blow quick enough.
Well, that's because they're doubling now down low. Carr came after him and just banged him out of bounds.
3 fouls on Carr, 3 team fouls on Atlanta. Charles Oakley left of the circle. Right side Jordan. Michael on the drive. Baseline right. Shoots under pressure. No. Foul called. Jordan shoots 2. Rollins picks up his 3rd. More importantly, that's 14 fouls on Atlanta with 5:27 remaining.
Well, they're going again, as we mentioned, Jim. Every time Michael touches it, they're going after him. So there's going to be some contact if he's sliding to the hoop. Just got to be leery of getting the pass to him without it being intercepted.
Free throw is around and out. Second one's good. 53 points for Jordan in the game. Rivers outside left, a standing dribble. Dominique Wilkins, long outside jumper, good on the right wing. It's a 1-point game with 5:08 remaining. Atlanta thinks it can win. Here's Paxson, right side. Sellers has it between the rings. And the Bulls have some doubts right now. Brad Sellers right of the key. Corzine has it left of the circle. Shot clock at 8. Corzine's 20-footer missed. Brad Sellers lost the rebound to Willis. Atlanta looks for the lead. Rivers into the front court. Doc Rivers against Paxson. Right corner, Antoine Carr. Across the lane. Shoots it up. No. Rebound on the floor. And Wilkins had it. Lost it. Got it back. Shoots it up. Blocked. And Carr dunks it. And Atlanta has the lead. The Bulls not going to the glass at all. They were out hustled to the ball. And Atlanta leads by 1. 4:25 left. Charles Oakley holding to the right. Corzine top of the circle. Inside Jordan. Michael gets fouled.
He hung on the rim now.
Willis hung on the rim, but he hung on the rim to protect himself. Rivers fouls Jordan. Rivers with his 4th foul.
Doc Rivers pumped up here. He came down the middle. Doc tried to score the offensive foul. He didn't get called on it, and then he came back and made sure that Michael didn't score the basket. If he got the shot off, I don't understand. Just grab the rim.
Michael made the first contact, and there was no foul call.
Doc tried to draw the offensive foul.
Michael misses the free throw. He makes the next one. 54 for Jordan in the game. 103, 4:14 left. The Bulls have got to get on the glass. Atlanta has just out-hustled them on the boards. Here's Carr against Oakley. Carr backs in, forced the shot up. No, and Oakley the rebound. Got tied up by Rivers.
He was out of bounds with the ball.
The Bulls have it. Rivers was out of bounds. And Rivers is screaming at the official.
Rivers tore the ball out of Oakley's hands, and when he did, he went out of bounds with it.
It didn't go out.
Yeah, it did.
Here's Paxson, a jump pass to Jordan. Baseline right. Michael fires good. The Bulls lead 105-103 with 3:42 left. We got 55 for Michael in the game. And Atlanta takes time with 3:36 remaining. Timeout Hawks. 105-103 Chicago. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. 3:36 left in the game. The Bulls, who had played outstanding basketball for well into the 4th quarter. In fact, they had a 10-point lead at 101-91. Now lead by 2 after losing the lead briefly. Both teams with 2 full timeouts left, and the Bulls have a 20.
And the scary thing was, Jim, when we got in foul trouble so quickly at the beginning of this quarter, and then every time we went down and the whistle blew, they were shooting 2. It wasn't they were taking it out of bounds. And now they've got both teams in the foul trouble with 3:36 to go. Jim Fry taking in the game here, not worrying who wins or loses. But we have got a game here. The Bucks with the Hawks with the ball. Remember, they have won 8 in a row. They've won 56 games this year. They're not a milk and toast type team. They're a strong team.
In fact, right now, they're playing the best basketball of any team in the NBA. Dominique Wilkins will inbound it. Foul on extended right. He triggers to Rivers. Shot clock is at 16. The big one at 3:32. Rivers angles left against Paxson. Rivers holding left now to Wilkins against Jordan. Back to Rivers. Right side shot. Antoine Carr is good from 20. The game is tied. Antoine Carr with 18 points tonight. That equals his season high. John Paxson controlling out front, guarded by Dominique Wilkins. Jordan right of the lane, in on Rollins. Pumps the shot up. Bank, no foul call. Jordan shoots 2. Antoine Carr with his 4th.
Well, Michael is now looking for the action. He's digging. Well, I shouldn't say now he's done it. He's done it the whole game. He takes it right into that traffic. 5 red shirts around him. He puts it up. Gets foul. Almost makes the ball off the glass.
He's got 56 points in the game tonight, Jordan. 3:06 remaining. Free throw. Good. 106-105 Chicago. .107. 58 for Jordan. Rivers controls for Atlanta. Outside left, Wilkins against Jordan. Dominique on the drive. Baseline left. Jordan a foul. 3rd foul. Wilkins shoots 2. Dominique hit his first 8. Since then, he has made 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes down to a free throw shooting contest or not. And now here comes Rollins getting some direction from the smallest coach in the league. Now Willis on one side and Carr on the other. They will be attacking this rebound.
Free throw is good by Wilkins. 107-106. Second one is in. Dominique's got 29. That's his average. It's tied at 107. John Paxson up through the center circle for the Bulls. Paxson coming left from the dribble. Left corner, Jordan. Michael lost the ball, but Sellers gets it. Shoots it up right in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound, Wilkins went over Oakley and cleared it. Now Atlanta with a chance to get the lead. Rivers brings it up, and Rivers is limping as he comes up. Rivers walks it off to the left, guarded by Paxson. Shot clock at 10. Doc Rivers on the move. He can hardly hobble. He wants time. He'll have to come out of the game.
Atlanta down to one timeout. They have to take a timeout because Rivers really limping badly. 2:20 left. Game tied at 107. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Joe O'Toole working on the right knee of Doc Rivers. You know, they time up the floor prior to this last time Rivers appeared to be limping.
Yep. There's 6 seconds now on the clock when Atlanta gets the ball.
2:20 left in the game. It's tied at 107. Atlanta has outscored the Bulls 27-16 in this fourth quarter.
You see what Collins is drawing down there. Number 2 is Michael Jordan.
For the Bulls, Corzine, Paxson, Sellers, Jordan, Oakley.
6 seconds now.
Atlanta has Wilkins, Carr, McGee in the game, Willis, Rollins. No true point guard out there, but they've got guys who can score. It comes into McGee. Inside Willis, turnaround jumper. Rimming, no. Charles Oakley the rebound. The Bulls with a chance to get the lead. John Paxson brings it up. Paxson outside left. Works around a Sellers screen. Sellers has it wide left against Willis. Pax between the rings. Left side is Sellers. Left corner 20-footer. Good.
Mike McGee and Jordan going at it.
It's a 2-point Bulls lead. 1:54 left. Wilkins in the front court. Mike McGee has it out front. McGee is standing dribble outside left. Dominique. Low left is Carr into Oakley. Got a foul on Oakley before the shot. 5 fouls on Charles Oakley.
Really nowhere to go, is there? You take that ball and you just try to hold your ground and bang, bang. But there's nobody around. Isn't that the amazing thing, Jim? There's nobody around when Carr takes the ball to put it down. And he has had so many shots inside. He's got 18 points in the game, and I would say that 8 of his hoops came after working underneath.
Yeah, that 18 equals his season and career high 19. He's a 70% free thrower. These are his first free throws of the night. 109-108 Bulls with 1:41 remaining.
Action on the free throw line.
Antoine Carr again. Tie game. Michael Jordan brings it up. Jordan against Mike McGee out to the left. Jordan double team and a foul call on Willis. His 4th.
Boy, they doubled him way out, Jim. 47 feet from the hoop. They went after him, and now Fratello says, what are you doing way out there, fouling him?
1:31 left.
It's the old play him tight, but don't foul him. How do you do it?
Right. Michael Jordan offers the free throw. Good. The Bulls lead by 1. Turner back. Paxson out. Elston Turner in the game. 59 for Jordan. That's a stadium record for a Bulls player. Breaking the old mark of 58 by Jordan against New Jersey earlier this year. If he hits this, it'll be the 3rd time in his career he's had 60 or more. 1:31 left. Michael Jordan delivers. Rimming. No. Rollins the rebound. It's a 1-point Chicago lead. Mike McGee into the front court for Atlanta. McGee coming left, guarded by Turner. Shot clock at 14. McGee plays it into Carr. Here's Carr against Oakley. He fakes left corner McGee. A three-point attempt. Good. 2-point lead for Atlanta as McGee hits his second three-pointer of the game. 112-110 Hawks. Jordan in the Bulls front court. Minute 6 left. Michael Jordan out front on the dribble. 14 to shoot. Jordan foul line in the lane. Lean in shot. Rimming no. Tip Corsi. No. Tip good Oakley. Tie game. 58 seconds left. Rock'em sock'em in the stadium. McGee in the front court for Atlanta. Guarded by Turner off to the left. There's Wilkins. Low left. Spins on Jordan. Turnaround shot is in. Dominique's got 31. Atlanta by 2. Doug Collins takes time.
Timeout, Chicago.
Big hoop by McGee. Three-pointer out of the corner. A quick hurry-up shot. And then Dominique Wilkins on a post-up. Took 2 moves, banked it off the glass and in.
Atlanta would like to tell the Bulls, hey, we can beat you on your floor too, in case they play in the playoffs.
There are a couple messages going out here with 41 seconds that people don't know what has happened already.
Only Charles Oakley in serious foul trouble. Both teams with a full timeout left. Atlanta also has a 20.
Oh, boy.
Big bucket here was the 3 by McGee out of the corner.
Oh, yeah. Big one. Got a 4-point situation, you're in trouble.
Yeah, right. But he wants 2 possessions with 41 seconds left. 17 difference. Oakley, Jordan, Paxson, Corzine, Sellers. Atlanta with Rollins, Willis, Wilkins, Carr, McGee. Bulls have been in more close games than any other team in the league. Unfortunately, they've got a losing record in games decided by 3 or less. The inbounds comes to Jordan out to the left. Michael Jordan against McGee. Jordan dribbles out of the double team. Down the lane, left side, in deep, fakes, hangs, gets the shot up, no foul call. Jordan shoots 2 with 32 seconds left. They attack quickly. Foul is on McGee. Only his first, and now Elston Turner on for the Bulls, replacing Paxson.
Michael went in, gave a good fake. McGee came up, clobbered him, and then Dominique Wilkins tried to wipe it out. Oh, man. Well, they did what they wanted to do, Jim. They went after with 32 quickly, so there'll be an 8-second turnaround here.
8 difference. Michael Jordan gets ready. Pushes the first one. Good. 114, 113. That's 60 for Jordan. 3rd time in his career, counting playoffs and regular season, he's been 60 or more. 63 against the Celtics last spring. 61 at Detroit this year. Jordan again, 61. Game tied at 114. Now the Bulls need to defend. Atlanta has it in play to Mike McGee. McGee in the front court against Elston Turner. McGee off to the left, the standing dribble. Out front it's Carr, 10 seconds to shoot. Carr left of the dribble, gives to Wilkins, 6 on the clock. Dominique's 20-footer from the left, good. With 11 seconds left. 33 for Dominique. Hit the shot on Michael Jordan from out to the left. Atlanta by 2.
What a shot by Dominique Wilkins. Jordan all over him. Time was running down on the clock. Carr wanted to get the ball to him. Jordan jumped right in front of him. He made him stop down here, collect himself. tough shot by the former NBA scoring champion Dominique Wilkins. Knocks it in, gives the Hawks a 2-point lead here. 11 seconds to go. The Bulls will have a timeout. They can advance it to half court.
This is the way it will be starting next week, every night out.
Don't forget, we have another game tomorrow night.
That's right. In Boston, 6:30.
Hawks played last night, but had a blowout pretty good, didn't they, last night?
They won by 20 over New Jersey last night, the Hawks. How about a 3 at the buzzer to win?
Sure would like to see them not get another possession.
They have scored just about every trip in the last 4 or 5 possessions. And Dominique with some big buckets.
They've scored 36 points in this quarter, and mainly because they got the Bulls in foul trouble early.
The Bulls have Oakley, Jordan, Sellers, Corzine, and Paxson. Atlanta coming away from Mike Fratello with Willis, Rollins, Wilkins, Carr, and McGee. Ain't funny, McGee.
Ain't.
Brad Sellers will inbound for the Bulls.
It's getting illegal right now. Would that be nice?
Sellers looks, he comes into Oakley. Jordan out to the ball. Jordan against McGee. Down the lane to the right, surrounded, forces the shot up, no. Rebound, Dominique Wilkins, fouled by Oakley with 2 seconds left.
Well, they had the shot they wanted to get. They had the shot. Everybody around Michael Jordan. It looks like the Hawks here will win their 9th in a row.
Keeping the heat on the Celtics. That means the Bulls will be running into a wounded Lion tomorrow night in Boston. Oakley fouling out of the game with 19 points tonight. All kinds of changes being made with 2 seconds left. And Atlanta will win the season series. Wilkins in and out with a free throw. Bulls do have a 20. Dominique, good 3-point game now. Bulls take their 20. Well, you got a chance for an inbounds pass and then a heave. And if it goes, you go to overtime.
I would settle for that. We didn't want to see him get it back. Jordan drove the lane on that last play. That the Bulls had the ball with 11 seconds to go. They got the ball into him. He took it right down the lane in the hole. 22nd is up. Bulls still have 1 full timeout, so they can come up with a timeout if they want.
Michael Jordan was surrounded on that last shot attempt. The Hawks had him well defended. He still somehow was able to get a shot away. It was a little short on the front of the rim, and Dominique came down with a rebound. Now the Bulls to work at the length of the floor. 2 seconds left. Elston Turner will make the inbounds pass. There's a towel out on the floor.
I thought they had a timeout here.
Nope. Comes into Jordan. Michael with a 60-footer off the front of the rim. Atlanta wins by 3. 117-114. Atlanta wins their 9th in a row. We'll be back and recap this one after these messages on the Bulls Network.